channel, 4 Pounds ASMR. Thank you for joining me today. I hope everybody out there is having a wonderful day. Today we have one pair of shoes, and I actually already recorded this video, but at that time I was uninformed of some details about the shoes, so I decided to re-record it. So here we go. For starters, you guys saw from the thumbnail, the face box is officially back. We've had a number of releases that come in this box over the last 2 months, and I'm here for it. I love this box. This is one of my favorite ones. You can see through the lines that Jordan's face is on the box, so very excited about that. Now, let's get into the shoes. Actually, we'll do the label on the box first. So, this is a pair of Air Jordan 15s. It's not the original shape that everyone might be used to on the 15s. This is the Air Jordan 15 SB. And what did I get? I got a size 10.5. So, there we go. This is the shoe. And again, you saw in the thumbnail. Look at this. Now, what I meant by it's not the original shape, the Air Jordan 15 up until now, right here had like, probably another ½ inch jutting out of it, and it was like the tongue of the shoe, like this weird triangle shape. Now, some people really liked that. Some people really disliked it. I happen to be in the part that disliked it. I liked the rest of the shoe, no problems there. Pretty sleek looking design, and yeah, the little triangle thing, I believe, was supposed to like mimic Michael Jordan sticking his tongue out. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it was for. And if you wore them and didn't want the tongue to be jutting out, you had to wear some pretty baggy pants. And if your pants weren't that baggy and they didn't cover the tongue, it kind of looked weird to the average person, because not every day do you see somebody wearing a pair of sneakers where the tongue is like this jutting out triangle thing. Anyway, when images of these first came out, I was like, yes, 15s, love the model, not crazy about the tongue. This doesn't have that tongue, so it was something that I was very interested in, and I'm happy that I got a pair. There's been some other changes to the materials. I'm not, like a material expert, what certain things are, but I know that it's different than the regular pairs of 15s that I have, and I think I have, I don't know, maybe like 2. I have the Flint Grays, which are all white and gray. I have a pair of, like, the OG pair, black, a little bit of red, and then I have another black and red pair where the whole shoe is black, but this section here is red. It's red on both sides. I'm pretty sure that's it. When I first took these out of the box, I was a little surprised at the materials. I thought that the shoe was damaged. I don't know if you can tell. Like, this thread is just, flying solo here. And I was like, wait a minute. That can't be research, and yes, every pair that you get of this exact shoe, there's going to be like little differences in the fraying because this is actually, this section here, these two lines are denim, and the more you wear it, it's going to become a little bit more distressed each time. So yes, that is supposed to look like that. And the other shoe, it was actually worse. Yeah, so it's supposed to be like that, oddly enough. And I was not aware of this when I first took them out of the box. But here's another part right there. Yeah, so now that I know, I'm happy. Another thing that I definitely notice a change of, if anybody out there has owned 15s, basically up until this pair, this section, there's usually, I mean, the lines, you can see the lines, they're more like, they're deeper on all the other pairs, and there's actually a Jumpman in the lines right over here, and this pair does not have it on either shoe. But that's okay. I think that actually adds to like the luxury design that this is supposed to have. Sometimes I feel logos take away from a pair of shoes if they're supposed to be like more high-end, or if they're a collab with some, high-end fashion designer or something. I actually prefer this look without the Jumpman carved into the rubber. There's a full look at the back. Okay, so we have, it might be hard to read, but we have some numbers here. The first one is 23, obviously for Jordan's number, the majority of his career. And then we have a 6 right here, so that is to signify the number of championships that he won, 6 rings. And then lastly, you have, I don't even know which way to hold this in the camera, so this way looks normal to me. Anyway, this is a 15, which is the number model. Now, there's two other numbers that I couldn't tell you what they mean, and luckily those are on the outsole, so no one's going to be able to see them. But we have a 2 and a 17. I'm not aware of what they signify. There's not really much else to say. Oh, the laces. So the laces are kind of weird. The whole lacing system here, it's very narrow. And even when you loosen the laces, at least on other pairs of 15s that I've had, I currently have 3, but I've had other pairs. I know I had the obsidian and white pair, and just based on memory of that one, this part doesn't really open up much, so yeah, I don't know, they're kind of hard to lace. And if you wanted to relace them with a new pair of black laces or maybe a different color, it would probably be quite annoying to do so. Unless you have patience, I would not recommend. And this part here, in case anyone was wondering, this is kind of got like that sock liner feeling. Oh, actually, I do have another pair of 15s. I have the Dornbecker 15s where it's all black and this part is gold. I knew I had something else. This section here, like the midfoot section, like I said, I'm not an expert on materials, but it seems to be, pretty soft leather. Two loops here to help you get your foot into the shoe. All black laces with like these black, like shiny lace tips. I hope these fit. I might have been better off going for a size 10, but we shall see. I have not put them on yet. See close up. It's like a quilted pattern. Alright, so that is basically going to wrap it up for the Air Jordan 15 without the pointy tongue. Let me know what you guys think about this pair. What do you think about the Air Jordan 15 in general? If you're not familiar with what it usually looks like, just, search up some images, and I feel like the majority of people will end up agreeing that this version is better, more wearable. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Again, thank you for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Drop a like, drop a comment, feel free to subscribe.